All right, folks, welcome back to the horror, where the best kids are beating Scotty Wood in the NCAA
Tied.
tournament.
Tied.
Who can get the most possible points?
Oof. Uh,
PPR. Who's got the most? The,
everyone is tied at 8. Oh, wait, no. 8. You have 880 along with Mario, the best kids. Everyone else is 800. Yeah.
eh. Now Mario wants to call me
When
douchebag.
did Michigan State lose?
I don't know, killed me. All right,
God.
all right, let's do some seeds. What? I'm getting some weird e-fetting text messages right now.
Aren't they all kind of weird by virtue of being e-fetting text messages?
Oh, did you guys want to hear something fucking weird and crazy? Narc has been tracking our shit with Google Analytics, you know? Um, so he ran the report for like the first time the other day, and we had 15,000 unique visitors. And everybody that knows that means I'm one, Scotty Woods two, Townsend's three. It's not like I went to the site 15,000 times myself, but 15,000 legit unique visitors have been on the site. And Narc's like, who the fuck is e-fetting 15,000 people
Mhm.
come just to this? So he got all amped up, and that's why he's been pulling double. He didn't think there was that many people still into e-fetting. But I'm like, yeah, it's
That's got to be like search engine hits and,
no, it goes
no?
by the IPs.
Like
So
they're actually clicking on the
yeah,
link and,
yeah, because it logs how long they're on the site. The average time on the site. Let me see here. We'll do some stats here before we get full in. No, we'll do stats later. Let's go March to Glory,
oh, yeah.
and then we'll bring Mario in
I
on.
do know who I'm facing.
Yes. Who are you facing?
Ugh. And if I just need to quit right now and
Who do you
focus
think
on
you're
my music
facing?
style.
Who do you think you're facing?
I don't think I'm one of the top two seeds,
That's a good thought.
which I don't understand how. How can you tell?
Oh, I
Versus
can
each about
tell.
C role plays versus real role plays.
I can tell.
So
You want me to tell
I'm
you how I can
probably
tell?
facing like Shane or Black in the first round. I think Jason Terra both have buys.
How about this? How about I tell you what the tiebreaker was?
Okay,
How about that?
go
No,
for it.
I won't do that.
Well, you're gonna tell us what the seeds are, so you might as well tell me. Tiebreaker
No.
is
All right. The number one seed. Let's face it. There's how many people had 12 points?
four.
Three. Three, wasn't it?
Four.
Who was the
Tara,
fourth?
Tara, Jace, Shane, and me.
Oh, I forgot about you. Ugh. Damn it.
You don't really count, Scotty Wood. You're in the HFC group.
That is totally right.
Oh,
And then,
probably not right.
well, here, let's go from the bottom up. We know the wild card automatically is Sector.
Mm-hmm.
So Sector is the number six seed, which kind of blows for him because he's the guy that did not have. He actually had more points than one of the division winners, but because of him being the wild card, not winning his group, he gets the number six seed. Number five seed, David Black. Wins his group with 8 points, tied with Mike Best, but he won the head-to-head tiebreaker, so David Black is the number five seed. Now here's where we come to our four numbnuts with the 12 points. Kudos to all four, by the way. Um,
Third
go
year
on,
in a row. That's
go
third year
on,
in a row
go on. What third year in a row? What?
that I've swept my division.
It's good work by you. Have you ever won
Unprecedented.
anything after that?
Carry on.
Okay then. All right. Number four seed, Mr. Scott Woodson.
Boo.
Number three seed, Tara Michaels Davidson. The number two seed in the first person with a bye, Jace Parker Davidson. And the number one seed, also with a bye, Shane Reynolds. The tiebreaker, if you take your little mouse, click on stats, go to the win-loss records, and my tiebreaker from the get-go was always going to be the RP average for the pay-per-view period. And that's how we got the tiebreakers. The better RPer on the tiebreaker got the higher seed. So, first up, matchups, and let me talk about how this is going to go down to the pay-per-view. We have 10 matches technically on this pay-per-view card. We're not writing fucking 10 full matches. The tournament matches will be summarized up until the final. The final will be a big boy match written by me, summarized by America will be the undercard. It's still going to be, obviously, 4 matches for him to write, so, but compared to the rest of the pay-per-view, it's just one of those deals that it just makes no fucking sense to burn. A, no one's going to read the whole fucking thing besides the people involved, if that. And B, it just made more sense just to make sure this shit gets up in a timely manner and gets done and does not destroy anybody to where no one wants to do a fucking thing into a war game. So, everybody cool with that? Scotty Wood?
I'm good.
Townsend? Oh, wait, you're not on the card. Never mind.
Nope.
Oh.
Burn, baby, burn. Alright, so this is going to work just like any other tournament bracket would. 1 and 2 get the buys. That means 3 versus 6 and 4 versus 5.
Oof.
So we will have Terra taking on Mr. Sector. Wait, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we got Scotty Wood and Mr. Black going at it. Scotty Wood Black winner will take on Shane Reynolds. And Terra and Sector winner will take on Jace. So potentially you have Jace versus Terra. Shane rapes Scotty Wood. And you have Shane versus Jace, and Jace retains. That's what will happen. Go Best Alliance. So Townsend, as a guy looking in, your thoughts on the matchups?
That should be pretty good. I'm looking forward to watching Shane decimate Scotty Wood.
Scotty Wood's got to get by.
Yeah,
He ain't
he
got to
might
lay up
be.
with Black. Black just came off a big win over Mr. Best, Mr. Michael.
Yeah, I'm fucked always sideways.
Yeah, he could do what he's done in every other, most other best invitationals, if I recall rightly, and go through the group stages and then crash and burn.
This is
I did good one year. And I got to the finals. Me, Max, Ethan. I came in second. Fucking Max Kale always eliminates me. There's no Max Kale this year, so I fucking win it.
Max Kale will be at March of Glory.
He's not in the fucking invitational.
He will be a special guest referee
I don't give a shit.
in the Scotty Wood versus David Black match.
Awesome. He is a Hall of Famer.
I'm kidding.
No,
Max
no.
is not going to play a role. But the way this is going to work too is we're going to space out the invitational finals, the tournament part of it, where we'll open up with Scotty Wood versus Black.
Of course.
Then we'll have one of the undercard matches, and we'll just space it out, and that way the show will end with the finals. So I think it's going to be good. I think the guys that came through, if you look at our rankings just by RP average, you got the number 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, and 12 guys are in. If you look at the rest of the year rankings, the guys that have been putting out consistently high shit, because remember, you got to be in the top 5 to get these points. You have the number 1, 4, 5, 6, 7 are all in. Only number 2 and 3
Yeah.
are out. Only number 2 and 3 are out.
And if you look at the champions page, you have World, Icon, LSD,
Yes.
TV,
Yes.
and
So,
former tag team
yes.
all in this.
Good stuff. So, I
Yeah.
mean,
It's
the guys that held on to their titles obviously won their matches and moved on. So, it's a really stacked card for the tournament. But that's not the only matches. There's a couple matches on the other card that are really, I think, done a great job building up heat. And there's a couple matches here that are huge for people to win the matches. Meaning, this is more for their character to be set up going towards war games. Let's go through the card real quick. Everybody give their predictions, and then we'll go invitational match by match and give our thoughts on that at the end. But um, for me, this is one of those matches I just talked about with the winner really needing a win to move their character forward, and that's number 11 ranked Johnny Legend taking on number 14th ranked Daddy Mac. Mac needs a win. Legend needs a rebound win after that big loss to Jace, and then coming off that, he's kind of been on a downward little slide right there. But Townsend, who you got in this match and why? And Scotty, you give your opinion right after him as I go get a beer.
I think Legend, man, because he was impressive in his 2 losses, and I don't know, just kind of think he might come back, get the win.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely gotta go with Legend in this. I mean, no offense to Daddy Mac, he really hasn't done anything to really woo me so far, and Legend's really been putting himself out there. He's going after Jace, which I mean, that's always a good thing. So I mean,
Mac,
definitely gotta be Legend.
I'm gonna say Mac. Mac wins. That's my bracket buster. Number 14
Bracket
with the number
buster.
11. All right. And then here's another match. Winner of this needs it. By the way, Legend and Mac have done a good job the last couple weeks getting heat going. Legend went from like a monkey throwing shit to like let's get serious time because I think he kind of got the idea that he can make some waves there in HW, and Mac's starting to pick it up a little bit, actually doing some segments. He got down and out pretty quick, coming back after about a 10-year layoff, and lost his first couple matches. Kind of is deflating, but he's picked up lately, and this is a big match for him. Same goes true for Mr. Jack Nemesis, who came into the LBI, the ABI kind of late, and Brian James Thomas, who started hot, kind of fell off. This is big for both. More Nemesis got more on the line. I'm not sure what's going on with the Ground Zero guys, but Nemesis wins. He's in the best alliance, which has always been good at elevating people that are kind of wallowing or haven't got a real shot to get put over or having a hard time on their own getting over OOC wise. So that's a big spot to get, try to earn into the best alliance. So let's see if Nemesis takes a hold. And Townsend, I gotta ask, what's up with your boy Thomas?
He needs to win or he's out of Ground Zero.
Oh, official,
Simple as
huh?
that.
Is it
Yeah,
official?
yeah, it was on the last show. Yeah.
I didn't read the last show. I skimmed it. I didn't see Bobinette carry at all his name, so I just deleted it. Well, legit.
That's what
if
I
you
do
guys-
all the time.
legit. You guys talk OOC wise. Is this something you guys came up with, or
No,
is
it's
there
just me.
more to? Okay. I didn't know if there's more to it or not.
Good man, good man.
So Townsend, who's gonna win?
I think Nemesis, because he's been role playing pretty well. He looks like he might be a scary dude if he gets on a roll.
I think he will be. Scotty, who's gonna win?
I mean, I gotta go Nemesis. Yeah.
Nemesis will win. We'll be in the best alliance. We'll team up with somebody, and we'll win the tag titles. I don't know. That'll work for me. All right, next match. The number 9th ranked Evan Ward of Ground Zero taking on the non-ranked Greystone. There's a lot going on in this match. A lot of layers that I don't think these guys have exploited enough, and I'd love to see them carry over maybe a little bit because you got kind of like a new era versus old era where they've touched on it. They're getting there, but I feel like it just hasn't been built up enough. I think a couple more weeks and this would be really red hot. But Townsend, what do you think about this? The feud, kind of they've done a decent job, but I think a couple more weeks could really set this over. The
Yeah, it
top.
just kind of feels like something that's beginning rather than climaxing, if you get what I mean. This just feels like it's going to be one of the earlier chapters in the feud.
I hope so, because they're working well together.
Yeah.
At least it appears it is. I don't know how it is. Greystone can be a douchebag. But That's all I
Wood
got.
said he was a bit slow at replying, but that's it.
Yeah, I I will say he's easier to get on Twitter and DM and get back. That's the best way to get a hold of him. Scotty, who you got winning this match?
I mean, I would love to say Kossoff's gonna come and just decimate Evan Ward. IC
Except he's
wise.
not in the match.
Wait, we're talking. I think we're talking about Kostoff and Evan Ward.
Greystone and Evan Ward. Do you read the shows at all?
Oh wow,
The bits
sorry.
that don't have Skywood in them, or
No, I looked at the card and I saw Kostoff versus Reeves, and I wasn't paying attention while you guys talked.
So where'd you
yeah,
get
I'm the
Evan
fucking
Ward?
stoned one.
I heard Evan Ward said, yeah. Okay, so we were talking about Greystone and Ward. I shut it. Greystone definitely.
Okay, Townsend, who you got?
Ward,
Why?
because he's better than Greystone, and he's in my stable.
So is Brian James Thomas.
Yeah, but but not for long, probably.
Wow. Vote of confidence for Thomas.
Wow. You got some losers over there in Ground Zero. This is why you guys need to come over to the Hall of Fame stable.
But I'm not a Hall of Famer, Scotty.
This is true.
We can make one exception.
Yay. All right, let's talk about a Hall of Famer. Number 21 ranked Chris Kostoff taking on number 16th ranked Austin Reeves of the Best Alliance. I think this has been feud of the whole ABI in terms of just, and I agree, and I told these guys should be eating each other's faces every week. There should not be any, let's wait for the pay-per-view for them to touch each other. Fuck that. Kill each other. Destroy each other. And I told Kostoff at the go-home show, just have you guys get arrested and fucking pulled apart. And that's how you guys should end it going into the pay-per-view. You guys get pulled away by cops, tasered, thrown in the back of the cop car. See you at the pay-per-view, dickhead. This has been one of my favorite pay-per-view feuds. Hasn't had the best role plays, but they're obviously having fun and they're doing good segments, and it's good stuff, I think. Townsend, your thoughts on it?
I've been enjoying the feed, man. The only thing I'll say with regards to what you were just saying is I would have liked to have seen them explain it a bit more. Because it was just kind of like, oh, I
There
want to
you
be the
go.
new you.
Exhale, buddy. Exhale.
Yeah. It was just kind of like, Reeves just kind of popped up and was like, I want to be the new you. And then they started fighting, it seems. But it should be a good match. I'm looking forward to reading the match and looking at the role players, because there should be some good shit talking involved.
I was waiting for the big exhale. Scotty, who you got?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to what I was trying to originally say before. I want to say Kostov's gonna win it, but I mean everything inside me OOC says that Reeves is gonna walk away with this
See,
match.
you weren't trying to say that before because you had Kostoff versus Ward.
Yeah.
So
I
you
was
weren't-
thinking about Reeves.
But saying Ward.
Yeah.
But we weren't even. Why would you be thinking about Reeves? We were talking about Ward versus Greystone.
Because
So why would you say Kostoff and Ward?
and I think it's stuck in my head as I was saying.
So as we're talking about Greystone and Ward, you're thinking about Austin Reeves while you're talking about Kostoff and Ward.
I have a slight dyslexia problem at times, I think.
Dyslexia, that's just straight up fucking retard. That's full blown retard. You can't go full blown retard, Scotty.
I didn't say full blown. It's partial.
Partial. You got you got a waterhead for sure. Moving on, and this will be my favorite match to read, and anything that falls out from this is the HOC Championship match that's coming back. Danucci taking on FaZe number 15, Danucci number 17. This one has got fourth wall. The fourth wall might literally rape Ryan FaZe's poser in this match, which would be great. I'll admit it. I'll mark out for it. I might actually book that. Here's how HOC is going to work. Obviously, we kind of got into a thing where whoever was available to ride it would ride it. I have a couple people that know what the fuck they're doing in terms of that match. And what we're going to do is HOC moving forward, obviously, is going to be once a month type thing. You're going to build it up like it's a UFC type fight. Once a month, the HOC title will be defended. Whoever the champ is, whoever wins this match will defend the title against Scotty Wood in April. The winner of that will have a May bout. We'll just keep moving forward like that. And you'll see on the side here there'll be some guidelines for match writing and whatnot. So
Yeah, can we get rid of the MMA fighting crap? Is that at all possible?
well, here's what I'm thinking. It's High Octane Fighting Championship. So what I'm thinking is the basis when we first started this was think Fight Club, but
Yeah.
in a ring, and that's when we started in the basement, where there's not gonna be no MMA. It's just gonna be let's just fight. It won't
There
be
we go.
it ain't gonna be no falls count anywhere. Last man standing. It's just gonna be
A fight.
it's pretty much a fight. Whoever gets knocked the fuck out loses. You tap out, you quit, no mas, whatever you lose. And that's it. No pinfalls, no judges, nothing.
Now that I like.
So that's where we're gonna go with that.
Sweet.
So, with that said, Townsend, who do you have winning this match?
Rob, or Michael Danucci, as he is now called.
Why? He's always been called Danucci.
No, he used to be Rob Michaels.
Well, remember he went to Danucci a while ago.
Yeah, in how? Before how, he was always Rob.
Well, we're not talking about pre-how, are we?
Him, he'll win.
Scotty, what do you got?
It's gonna be Michael. I'm gonna cry on Twitter, Danucci, and only because, well, A, because FaZe won't be able to beat him, and B, I want to face Danucci badly in HFC.
That would be pretty good. That would be good.
I mean-
You're the only guy he didn't face in the group stage.
Exactly, yeah. And I've never faced him before, so it's like the two legends of HOFC
I
coming
wouldn't
together.
say- come on now, you're not a legend.
I am the legend of HOFC.
You're no- come on,
I,
Scotty.
I'm a bigger legend than
I
Danucci.
would like to see Planet Hollywood show up
I-
in New Jersey, though. That would be
I
pretty
will
sweet.
never build a Planet Hollywood in New Jersey. That's a shithole state.
Okay,
Shithole
okay,
people.
simmer down, simmer down. All right, folks, we're gonna take a quick break. When we're gonna come back, we'll have Mario on. We'll go over the March to Glory, the finals, the Invitational finals, and we'll give you our champion. Who will be champion going in April 1st? I have a feeling I already know who's gonna win it.
So do
I
I.
plan on rigging all our P scores so this happens. So I
Don't
look
have
like
to.
I will. I
No,
will
no,
rig
you
it.
won't. You won't.
Scotty,
you
well,
have
you're starting with negative 50 because you wear flip flops. We'll be right back, folks.